What's up everyone? Welcome to my first mod showcase for Hytale. In this video, I will show you some mods that came out in the week since the game's release. Some of these really enhance the game in its current state, and I can't see myself playing without them anytime soon. First of all, since the game has launched about 8 days ago, well over 2,000 mods have already been published, and hundreds more follow every day. The community goes absolutely crazy, and I love it. But some of you may be new to modding, so I'll give you a quick guide on how to install mods in Hytale. If you look for mods on CurseForge, you can use their own client or download and install them manually. First, I will show you the manual way. You click on download right here, and then you just need to throw the file into the mods folder. If you don't know where that is, just open the settings of one of your worlds. Click on open folder and navigate to user data. Here you can find the mods folder where you can throw in the jar file or unzip the zip depending on the file format you got from the download. If you decide to use the CurseForge client, you can just hit install on a mod and it will do all that automatically for you. You can also install mods while the game is running. All you need to do is enable them for the worlds you want to use them in. For this video, I split the mods I want to show you into different categories. Those are Essentials, Quality of Life, Fantasy, and one Mystery Bonus mod. Maybe you'll figure out what the mystery mod is during the video. If not, make sure to stay until the end. The first mod we're looking at is Eyespy. This mod gives you a small indicator in the top left corner of your screen telling you what exactly you're looking at. This is especially useful when looking at chests, as it shows you all their content as well without needing to open them. But what if you have too many chests and they're all full and it just takes too long to look at all of them? Well, with Where This At, you can just scan all the chests in the area and locate the items. You can also just get the items teleported to you with a click of a button. The next one is something I believe the devs will add soon themselves, but for now it's an essential mod for me. It's Grass Spreads. It does exactly what you think it does. After a certain amount of time, grass will spread onto dirt blocks. That's crazy. The linked Trapdoor mod is also an absolute must-have for now. It links all adjacent trapdoors to open and close together. Very simple, but it's definitely a feature the main game needs. The next and final essential mod is, you guessed it, the Turkish Kebab pack. How could the Hytale devs forget to ship this at launch themselves? The mod adds this crude kebab table where you can prepare your own Turkish kebab, which restores 100% health when you eat it. I think without this mod, the game is pretty much unplayable. Now, moving over to quality of life mods. These mods may be considered cheating by some, but I feel like they just remove some of the frustration of the game. The first one is Grab from Far. Usually tables only scan chests within a 7-block radius. With this mod, it is extended to 15 by default and can further be extended in the config file. As you can see, I can still use the copper ingots from the chest even though it's 15 blocks away. This makes setting up your storage in your base so much less frustrating. The next one is vein mining. This mod allows you to break blocks and especially ores that are connected. It tremendously speeds up your mining, and for people like me who don't enjoy spending all their time mining for ores, it's a must-have mod. But what if you die during your expedition? Well, with the Gravestones mod, you at least don't have to fear your items despawning before you reach your death location anymore. All your items will be saved in a gravestone that, upon interaction, will grant you your items back. The final mod of this category is the Conveyor Belts mod, and it's the biggest step a mod takes into automation so far. With this mod, you can place conveyor belts that move entities and items around. They can also take items out of chests and utility blocks and stow them away in others. For example, if I put a copper pickaxe into this chest, the conveyor belt will take it out, move it to the salvager, then the next one will take the salvaged items and move them into the new chest. This allows for lots of creative use cases and automation, and I can't wait to see what kind of automated farms and crazy contraptions users are going to build. Now, we finally arrive in the fantasy category, and the first mod is a weapons mod. The Darkin-Blade adds the weapon of Aatrox from League of Legends to the game. It's a very powerful sword that deals lots of damage, but unfortunately the charged attack is a bit difficult to hit, and personally, I'd wish it already had more unique stuff going for it. The mod is still being developed, but I really hope they add Aatrox's Q combo to the sword and maybe give it some lifesteal too. The ultimate being Aatrox's World Ender, making the player stronger and faster, maybe even hovering over the ground, would also be so much cooler than the current swing attack. The next mod is Wans Wonder Weapons. This mod adds a bunch of cool mythical weapons. They are all very strong, but unfortunately, except for looking cool and having good stats, they also don't feel super special just yet. Just like the Darkin-Blade, this mod is still under development, so I am sure there will be more cool stuff coming soon, and once it's there, I'll do an update video on the mod. For now, the weapons do look pretty cool though. Like, just look at me holding that huge anchor. The Reforged Weapons mod is currently my favorite weapons mod. It adds 2 new weapons to the game, a dagger and a sword. The dagger has this cool trail effect, and while it mostly works like a normal dagger, it also has an AoE stun on block, which costs a bunch of stamina. This makes it an amazing weapon and counteracts some of the dagger's weaknesses. The sword, as you may have guessed, inflames enemies hit. It's overall just a very strong sword with burning effects, but I also really enjoy the ultimate because it looks pretty badass. Like, just look at this. Finally, there is the Andiemg Cheff mod. This mod adds fermentation and sushi to the game. Sushi is very powerful food that heals a bunch. To craft it, you need the sushi bar. Let's go and take some damage to see just how much we can heal with this. Alright, damn, look at that! It heals quite a lot initially, and then heals a lot every other second. I really hope the dev adds a nice tooltip to the sushi so we can see exact numbers, but this is definitely already quite nice. Now, could you figure out what the secret bonus mod is? It's the Random Metal Pipe Sound mod. This mod plays the metal pipe sound at random intervals, globally for all players to hear. All mods are linked in the description. Have fun and see you in the next mod showcase.